question. And there was the correct answer.
It was a correct answer. It is literally me against the world. It is literally his most. It is his deepest. It is his most reflective. He puts out the best lyrics. It has the best theme. That fucking that intro is the best intro in any Tupac album. Just go listen to it. Just it is his best album. And
I guess when you're talking lyrics and stuff and meaning behind the songs, yes, I would agree with that. But like Thug Life Volume 1 makes me want to run out of my front door and just start punching people. Like, oh, you're walking your dog? Fuck you! Boom! Right in the face.
In the face.
In the face.
Why is it beating the shit out of people?
Like, goddamn. Like, goddamn.
Because they're walking their dogs. I mean, like, God.
Like, Jesus. Like, Jesus Christ.
Why are you walking your dog in front of my house? Like, you need to punch.
Beat your ass. That's what's going to happen. Oh, shit. All right, let me start this shit. Hold on. We've got 2 more shows in 2024. So now it's time for us to deal with the media hosts of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to The Villain's View on GCPR. Streaming exclusively on Facebook and streaming on, I'm guessing, YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
And YouTube and TikTok, as long as we're over here kissing ass. Hey, TikTok, you only have a few more weeks to ban us for shit.
It's coming. As we Nazis say it.
What are you gonna do? Ban us again?
Ban me again. Ban me.
You're gonna ban my account, and it's not gonna come up until after TikTok ban. And I guess I'll win. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm joined by my regular co-host of this radio extravaganza. To my immediate left, your bottom. I don't know how this thing happens. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is weird. He is the cuddly teddy bear of this radio extravaganza. We know him as his name. Y'all know him as General Gambit. And just to let you guys know, he now knows what Gretchen's favorite Tupac song is. I
never knew.
I couldn't answer this question, and he's $10 richer because he answers. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nate, a.k.a. General Gambit, say hello, my friend.
That way.
I look up and I see you all directed traffic up here. Just I, General Gambit, the Lord of Blood, and Triple G Gambit, God of Grief.
I want y'all to remember something. When Gambit first came on this show, he would always just come in very shy and go, hello, everybody. He'd make some strange voice. Now he has his own opening. One day I'm just going to go in, hey, Gambit, let him do his own damn opening. He was so shy when he first came on here. He's like a newborn baby, a really great year. He really was. Now look at him. He's over here just
a newborn baby with a great beard.
It said no more baby reindeer for you.
No more baby reindeer for you. To my bottom left, your bottom right. I don't know how she keeps ended up on the bottom, but she is. Hey, yo! Where are you going?
Boom! There it is. There it is.
Is the Barbie Yaga of this place. She is the co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. She happens to be a very good friend of mine, and her favorite Tupac song is All Eyes on Me. But this is also the same woman that just answered the simple question, what is Tupac's best album as Thug Life Volume 1? I don't know where they make these people. Me against the world. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, she is the most beautiful and terrifying type of person, the one that will fight for you even if you don't want to fight for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gretchen, say hello, please.
Hi. And yes, my taste in rap is entirely based on my whiteness. So do with that what you will. Yeah, I can't, I have no other excuse. Is my taste good? I don't know. But all I know is that
Say that.
Well,
all I know.
I mean,
No, Gambit, you stop. This is my
I didn't
intro.
say
You
it.
stop. You'd stop. I just paid you $10, Gambit. You stop.
I didn't say it.
All I'm saying is bottom left, bottom right. I don't care as long as I'm on the bottom.
I'm also paid to shut the hell up.
First off, is the fact that she's yelling out the preference of bottom. Secondly, is the fact that she just literally said that her taste in rap is based on her whiteness. I didn't say anything.
I have no idea how to process that.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Why shouldn't it? I mean, it's not like all my other white girlfriends are like, "Hit Me Off" is my favorite R&B song. Oh God, get the F out of here!
Wait a minute. What? Seriously? That's a thing?
I see your "Hit Me Off" and I will double down all in with "All Eyes on Me." Boom.
You know what?
I'm just right. Am I wrong?
Everybody's so creative. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Everyone's so creative. And finally,
I have no idea how to process all this emotionally.
I really don't.
So
and finally, to my bottom right, but to my left on your screens, or right on your screen, we're all confused over here.
I'm confused. So look here.
Rules of Nerdquisition. He's the host of Superplex Party. He is the host of the Help Desk. I
am GCPR.
With many names.
So I am GCPR.
Yes, he is the heart and soul of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. And if you would stand me next to him, it would look like what I look like as a kid versus what I look like as an adult. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know him as Gambit. He's my brother Gambit. You all will know him as the Angry IT Nerd. Angry, say hello, man. What's up?
Well, first of all, that's Gambit. I'm Gilbert. My name is Angry.
You know what I said.
You
know what I meant.
Who is he?
Gambit.
You know what I meant.
Over there.
I was looking at Gambit.
No, we don't get know what you say, man, not what you mean. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Use your big boy words.
Use your words, Thomas.
Use your big boy words.
His name is Gilbert. I know him as Gilbert. You guys know him as the Angry IT Nerd.
There we
just
go.
hit me? Dog,
There it is.
John Mayer song.
There it is.
Now. Say what you mean, sir.
Oh shit! I'm.
We are swirling down the porcelain.
We've been look. We started. We were swirling before we. We started swirling as soon as I hit my mic. I put my mic on, man. We started swirling. The fuck is you talking about?
He's like, hey, why ain't nobody else beside me high? Motherfucker, I don't know.
I know that. Well, I know one thing. I do know this. I'm not the only one in this motherfucker that's high.
Listen.
I know that.
Hey man, I did not get elevated before this, but I did have a lot of coffee with whiskey in it. So
I am elevated, pre-elevated, currently elevated, and elevating.
Ladies and gentlemen, there we go.
For shizzle.
All right. So before we begin this show, allow me to throw out a little bit of braggadocious bullshit. Okay? Let me go ahead and throw that out, right? Ghost Law Productions Radio is a joint venture that myself and the co-host before me, Jeff Kennedy, came up with. We said, you know what? There's not enough diverse voices on media, whether it's radio, whether it's television, whether it's podcasts, whatever. There wasn't enough diverse voices. So Jeff said, what do you want to do about it? I said, well, let's start a radio station. He said, cool, let's start a radio station. If you look at the roster of hosts on this radio station, you will see diversity in its purest form. And what you will also see is a commitment to people within marginalized communities and to the truth, right? What we're going to talk about tonight is how that shit it's slowly sinking. We're like kind of standing in the breach now because media has lost their fucking mind lately. What is this normalization of Donald Trump? What the fuck is going on, man? Man, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to breach this or how to broach this, but fuck it. Y'all know me. I'm a blunt person. So I'm gonna pass it out to the host. I'll start with Barbie Yaga herself. Gretchen, what in the fuck is going on with this rightward turn towards normalizing Donald Trump, MAGA, and everything they fucking stand for? What the fuck is going on?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. We're seeing it not just from media, but from tech moguls and gurus and billionaires. What Mark Zuckerberg, I'm sorry, Zuckerberg. Sorry, Mark, fuck you. Jeff Bezos. We're seeing all these people donating all this money to Trump's inauguration fund. People that stood against him previously.
Yes.
And now they're opening up their wallets to this guy. It's like, why are you doing that? I'm just trying to move to Massachusetts. Can I get $10,000? I don't even need $1 million.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck, you guys?
Going on, man?
What's going on?
Angry. What in the fuck is going on with media trying to normalize Donald Trump, MAGA, and the entire MAGA movement? What the fuck is going on?
Money. That's all it is to it. Money. It's a simple money. Because here, and I started thinking about this, all right, because with all the proposed tariffs and everything like that, and a lot of people don't realize prices of things are going to go up, even though it may be manufactured in America, but the parts will come from Canada, or Mexico, or China, whatnot. Yeah. So with Musk, all the Tesla factories may be here in America, but a lot of the parts come from China. So even though he may be paying extra in tariffs to get them in, he raises the prices up on Teslas, and he gets an extra profit margin. I mean, he makes even more money.
Of course. So, Gambit.
So many problems with that.
Gambit.
There's so many problems with that.
What the fuck? I'm going to ask you too. What in the fuck is going on with media trying to normalize Donald Trump, MAGA, and the MAGA movement?
It's I saw somebody in the chat say it's fear as well as money. Yeah, Mike Pruitt in our chat said it's fear as well as money. And it's just an extension of the 2016 normalization of everything that he was doing. Because let's face it, it started back then. It started in 2015 whenever he made that trip down that golden escalator, and everything since then has been about normalizing everything that he's doing or done, and and we call it out, we call it for what it is, and nobody everybody that we know and we care about, knows that call it for what it is. It's bullshit. It's stupid. But everybody on their side just doesn't care.
No,
they don't fucking care.
Doesn't care.
No.
I will echo the sentiments of my three co-hosts, and I will go one step further. They've lost their balls. They have lost their nuts.
And I'm actually envious of them for that. But moving on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. We're not about to speed past this like you just say what you just said.
Pass that shit. No. No. You don't get to drop that shit like Steph Curry dropping 30 on the fucking Bulls.
Honey, they already dropped. I'm just saying.
All right, hey, just she's going ISO tonight. Just be there to either get the rebounds or just get back on defense. She's going ISO tonight. Fuck it. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Okay.
I have an agenda. Get ready for it.
Yes. The agenda is to bust off 81.
Oh, you admit that the LGBTQIA has an agenda?
Jesus, man.
Is that right? So you have an agenda?
You have an agenda. Is that what is that what's going on right now? Is that what it is? Your agenda?
I have an agenda.
Listen. She's going ISO. I tried to tell y'all. She's going ISO tonight. Oh, listen,
she just went Kobe.
We have one job. We have one fucking job. Either grab the rebound or get back on defense.
Said no. Our only fucking job is to stay professional. We can't even do that shit.
I'm going Richard Chamberlain.
Was I supposed to be professional?
I am going Richard Chamberlain tonight.
Angry, do me a favor. Don't be the comma in Earth, Wind, and Fire, please.
I'm going to score 100 points in a game.
Proper grammar.
Chamberlain.
Proper grammar.
That's Wilt Chamberlain. That's not Richard Chamberlain's the actor. See, she ISO. She's going fucking ISO. I tried to tell y'all. She out here trying to be Shogun to plus
Bambata. Yeah, I went white girl on that. Yeah, Bambata.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, we got two jobs. Either get the fucking rebound.
You employed the wrong person.
She's ISOing
for professionalism.
Or knock that bitch out of bounds, because yes, I was out of bounds.
Oh shit!
Richard Chamberlain.
My life is out of bounds.
Yeah, well,
you're out of bounds. He's out of bounds. She's out of bounds.
We need to clip that.
I'm gonna clip some shit tonight, baby. I'm gonna clip some shit tonight.
She said, fuck a triangle offense. I'm just gonna bust off with Richard Chamberlain.
Well, the beauty of Angry going live with the GCPR TikTok is I can download those TikToks and edit them easier than I can do like screen recording.
Clip that shit. Clip that.
So look here, man.
Clip.
All we gotta do.
I can do the same thing, man.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Hi, TikTok.
TikTok shop is the best.
That's a tall order.
TikTok shop is the best.
I bought the seafood bag.
It's
from
going away in
shop.
like 2 weeks.
TikTok shop. Link in bio. TikTok shop. Link in bio.
So, you know what?
Get your crabs on the TikTok shop.
Get your crabs. Get on down to General Gambit's Crab Shack.
Get your General Gambit TikTok shop.
I'm gonna go ISO too. God damn. Both of them going ISO. There's only 4 of us on the team. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, fuck.
Listen, Gambit grabs rebounds. I just do that. What am I doing? Assist? The fuck?
You just doing layups.
I'm passing them to people, and I don't know.
So look at man, you just doing layups right now. You're just passing it.
Warm-up pants off yet. But let's look at TikTok, for example. Let's look at TikTok.
Right.
Okay. So
I brought
Friday,
the struggle of condoms. Thank you, Mr. Marco. Appreciate the love.
Link in bio.
We're only 17 minutes into the show, and I promise you, at some point, it'll start.
Eventually.
Trying to set the mood and give it like, hey, this is what we're gonna talk about tonight.
Apparently, struggle of condoms.
Struggle of condoms available now in the TikTok shop. Struggle love.
I y'all gonna start that show?
Says struggle love.
Start that show anytime soon? Fuck you. We like making these jokes. Struggle love condoms.
Struggle love condoms.
It only took us 17 minutes. Thanks,
17 minutes,
Mr.
Marco. Like 17 minutes. But let's look at TikTok, for example. So Friday, the 3-panel judge that upheld the ban on TikTok said, nah, y'all can't have no extra time. They were like, but wait, we got to get it into the Supreme Court. Okay. Then they were like, but Donald Trump said he wants to repeal the ban. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about the people. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about the people. But that goes to show you the normalization of Donald Trump. Okay, I want everybody to remember this. Donald Trump is a convict. He is a con. That motherfucker, he just didn't get locked up. Should have got locked up. Like he didn't get locked up. He's still a fucking convict. 13. For all of you that law and order motherfuckers, please understand, 34 guilties on felonies makes you a
guilty
fucking felon.
It makes you a guilty motherfucker.
You are a guilty son of a bitch.
Guilty.
Like all you people that love Dick Wolf's Law and Order, this motherfucker didn't get he broke laws and didn't get no order. Like
said this motherfucker guilty.
Oh,
okay.
It's like, look,
you had me at Love Dick. I missed everything after that.
How long have you been?
Can I please get my warm-up pants off of? I didn't even warm up yet.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me, man.
Can I please get my
It sounds like a personal problem.
Jeez Louise.
It sounds like a personal problem there, bro.
Girl, you got to bring your A game when you come hang out with me. I'm just saying, you bring your A game.
You almost walked into one for all of us.
Literally not.
You gotta bring your A game when you come with me.
Stretching.
Said that. That's what she said.
Y'all are hitting 3-pointers from the concession stand.
And I did say that.
That yes.
Walked right up to it, back away.
How in the fuck are y'all hitting 3-pointers from a highlight court? The fuck?
We're like the fucking Harlem Globetrotters of this shit, man.
3-pointers, but Gretchen's over here doing like Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, like all the.
Said no, she's Gretchen's over here doing. No, she's doing like fucking Harlem Globetrotter shit, just like kicking it off a foot and then bouncing it off a bench and then hitting it off the ceiling and then nothing but net.
She's out here making trick shots and shit. She's like, all right, check this out. What I'm gonna
anything you can do, I can do better.
She's like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss it off the scorer's table, then it's gonna bounce on the referee's head. It's gonna make one bounce and it's gonna go in 3-pointer. Like, what the fuck? I'm over here going, but I haven't even started stretching yet. How did we get here? But
he's like, I stretched in the car. I stretched in the car on the way.
TikTok's a perfect example of this, though. They're waiting to try to get their ban in front of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ain't saving them.
No.
Do they not understand the Supreme Court is not about to save TikTok? They don't give a fuck about TikTok. Like,
said no, because look here, if they're not getting paid, said no, if they're not getting a piece of the pie off of TikTok, they don't give two flying fucks about TikTok.
That's the same thing Randall said. Randall even said, but we haven't given the Supreme Court millions of dollars yet. They're going to try to save themselves. But what they're hoping is Donald Trump gets in there and puts his hoof on his own Bible for $60.
That's the only thing I could think of would be if somehow the CEO of TikTok, what's his name?
Shochu, who's never he's never had a live stream with anybody that actually uses
a couple of yachts and a trip to Fiji
Tahiti,
or something like that.
Yeah.
Then maybe.
But I made that declaration that I was not going to normalize Donald Trump. I made that ahead of time. I'm not normalizing this motherfucker. I'm sorry. After all the fucking do the crime shit that I heard as a kid, I'm not about to normalize this criminalized motherfucker. No.
Mm-hmm. You can't
Hell no.
Chicks that got you can't normalize chicks that got bigger dicks than you. I ain't normalizing you.
Kobe.
This has been the villain's view on see, I'm fucking up shit. This has been the villain's view on fucking GZBR. I don't know what I'm supposed to do after that.
I got him all screwed up now.
Jesus, Marion.
I haven't. I'm only throwing practice balls.
Like, wasn't even that.
I ain't even got the game balls out yet. I ain't got the game balls out yet. Look, I'm just saying.
Practice balls.
I got nothing.
I'm still processing.
Referee at this point. My days of playing are over. I'm just gonna referee this thing because I can't even make a pass.
I gotta pull this out in the YouTube chat. Mr. Marco is like Gretchen with the 4-pointer from the surface to the side.
Like, seriously. She out here with some pro kids. Like, she is out here with some pro wings.
So, I bounced it off of Venus.
5-pointers and shit.
So, kicking it from a shoe, bounce it off of Venus.
And I didn't even need the little blue pill.
But here...
And was able to get the tip in without the pill.
Welcome to Gretchen's View with my co-host Thomas the Villain,
Gretchen,
and
Gilbert.
To do
right now. I am at a loss for words up in this motherfucker. But here's the thing, and the reason I wanted to talk
welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. I just want to introduce you to all my friends and co-hosts.
The reason I wanted to talk about this is, in the past couple of weeks, we have seen the host of Morning Joe, that's Joe Scarborough, a former Republican, and Mika Brzezinski, who is the daughter of, I cannot pronounce that man's first name, but he was fucking Carter's Secretary of State. It was her dad. But anyway, so I want to say Leonid, but I don't think I said. But anyway, they literally a week after Donald Trump won the election, took their ass down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the shitty hand. Right? So, and then they have been backpedaling and moonwalking like Michael Jackson on Motown 25 ever since. Had they just went and shut the fuck up, nobody would have gave a shit. But they went. And then they came back, and they have been trying to make excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse as to why they took their monkey asses there, right? Then we have Anna Kasparian and Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. Anna Kasparian has been on this, she's been on this rightward bullshit ever since.
Can I ask you something real quick? Can we rename him Janky Uygur?
Cenk Uygur sounds great to me.
Janky Uygur, like a walking janky. Like, bro, you don't even need to be nominated. Just welcome to the club, bro.
You already
are.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. He's a janky. Janky Uygur. Anyway, But Anna Kasparian has been on this bullshit ever since somebody called. I don't even think anybody called her a birthing person. I don't think that happened. No. She just out of nowhere, you know how you just scroll, X gonna give it to you in the Twitter, you know, you just scrolling, all of a sudden she says, do not refer to me as a birthing person. Bitch, who referred to you as a birthing person?
No, and I said that to you. I want to comment on that because the term birthing person is for people who don't identify as women, and that's their term. If you are a woman and you identify as a woman and you want to be referred to as a pregnant woman, cool.
Nobody's stopping you.
Cool, sis. Nobody cares.
That is fantastic for you. That's fantastic for you.
Flying fuck. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Nobody cares.
Nobody cared. No, I do. I'm so serious right now. I don't think anybody ever referred to this woman as a goddamn birthing person. But she got in her feelings to confess some shit that nobody said to her, which basically outed herself as a TERF. Well, then there was the incident that happened to her. Now, before I get into this, Anna Kasparian was attacked. I don't know if it was sexually, but I do know she was attacked. I do know this. The guy that did it was found and went to jail. It's, from what I understand, the guy that did it was found and he went to jail. Okay? Anna Kasparian thinks that the left, as she calls it, is too in love with criminals. It wasn't the left that sent one to the fucking White House, by the way, Anna. Hey, Anna, we didn't elect one though, did we? But anywho, so she thinks that the left loves criminals. We love the criminal. You know, the left just loves the criminals because of what happened to her. Now, Janky has been on some real rightward bullshit for years now. They have a deal with Polyglot or whatever the fuck that political betting places. Polygot, I think that's what it is. They have a deal with Polygot. That Polygot is owned by Richard Teal. Richard Teal is one of the richest. One of the rich. Is it David Teal? No, it's Richard Teal. Richard Teal, I think. God damn. Peter Teal. Richard is Dick and Peter is same thing, fam. Same thing, fam. Same thing.
Peter, Dick, same thing.
Listen, you know what? Uncle Dan is really gonna smack the shit out of me one day. We're going same thing, fam. Same. It's gonna smack the fuck out of me one day for that. But anyway, Peter Teal owns Polyglot or Cock or whatever the fuck. He invested money in the Young Turks. And ever since then, they have been on this kick of, well, you can't really call the right Nazis. You have to come together as a country. But what they like to do is they like to pretend like they're populists on the left. They don't like what they like to call corporate Democrats, which I would agree with them if they weren't going on places like fucking Glenn Beck to have this goddamn conversation. Anna Kasparian went to fucking talk to fucking Glenn Beck and said, well, you know, my Republican neighbor, I realize he's just like me. And she knew some guy in the building who got her, helped her with her groceries and some other shit. And she said that one day that people were talking shit about Trump. And this guy got offended and she felt offended for him. Fuck him. Let me explain something to you. The four of us on this panel right now, we are not Trump supporters. And we never would be.
Shocker, I know.
I know.
I
think we just lost 15. You know, I think we just lost 2 of the maybe 15 people that are watching the show across all 3 things.
Said, oh my god! I just felt some followers leaving us. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Goodness.
Oh god!
I think we just lost some followers. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Try to contain your disappointment.
I'm sorry. I know some of y'all really come here every Sunday because y'all think we're secretly MAGA, even though at every chance we get, we're like, fuck MAGA and everything it stands for.
You know,
So,
even though I used to have a friend that since January, not January 7th, 2021, he had been on a hardcore mission every day to try to make me MAGA. Yeah.
every day, Angry looks at him like, every day, Angry looks at his friend like that one kid that tries to push the world. You know how that one kid that gets down and says, I'm going to do push ups until the world moves. And you just look at him like, sure you are, kid.
Like,
Sure.
that's not how anything.
Like, that's not how this works.
So,
Whatever.
like,
So,
yeah, okay, man.
yeah.
Push
Go
the
ahead.
world.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, push the world.
So we're not MAGA, okay? And this is why I said I want Jank or Janky Uger and Anna Kasperi, because their thing is, they believe that the left is too focused on identity politics. Jank, you have two black men, a trans woman, and a white guy who's a working class. Tell us what the fuck tell us about our identity politics problem. Please, I'm fucking begging you for this one. Tell me that. Should the four of us not be, really interested in fucking identity politics, considering the fact that working class is an identity, trans is an identity, black is an identity? What the fuck are we supposed to do? Say nothing? Oh, their thing is also, we should support candidates that best exemplify our populist beliefs. In other words, candidates that lose. Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like the Democrats. I don't. I'm so ready to punch Jamie Gibson or Jamie fucking Harrison in the motherfucking mouth. I'm so ready to do that.
Look, we're talking about an era where Nancy Pelosi and Glitch McConnell are like bedfellows. They're like in hospital beds next to each other. Like, will you all please go away? Go away.
We literally need a clean fucking slate in Washington. But I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to get a clean slate with Jill fucking Stein. You're not. I'm sorry. I know there's a whole lot of fucking people that want to believe that Jill Stein is the answer. You only see that bitch once every 4 fucking years, and then she cuts somebody in half, cuts off the nuts of somebody, and then she disappears like a fucking cicada. She's not the fucking answer.
Didn't they make it?
There's 2 points I want to make about that. One, that, like you said, Jill Stein shows up every 4 years. Where are the Green Party candidates in our local elections? Never see them.
No.
You've said this before.
Two, my bestie, my best friend here in Ohio, that I'm no longer friends with, I cut off because her and her husband voted for Jill Stein, despite the fact that when we went to vote on voting day, there was a sign that said, Jill Stein is no longer a valid candidate in Ohio. She's on the ballot, yes, but voting for her is not a vote. And my friend voted for her anyway.
So didn't they make like 2 movies about her? Like didn't they call it like Jeepers Creepers? Where like, she pops up and then takes whatever she takes and then goes in like a hibernation and then comes back.
I don't know. I thought those movies were called I thought those movies were called.
What did that come from?
I thought those. Movies were called The Grudge, but maybe I got the movies wrong.
I mean,
we're like
it fits though.
Like,
yes,
I mean,
listen, I can see if you had like escalated it, like she was Hereditary, then she became a Saw movie. You said nope, Jeepers Creepers, motherfucker. Like,
I mean, the Jeepers Creepers thing. I mean, it went into like a little pod thing, and then it would hatch, and then it would wreck shit, fuck everybody up, and then it would go back in its little pod thing, and then come back out.
What?
I'm trying. Said, look, Jeff. Look, 23 years. Okay, time is a man-made construct. Okay.
Listen.
23 years, 4 years. It's same thing. Same thing.
That is a concept. That's a concept that you and I need to talk about on the rules of Nerdquisition.
Yes.
In my mind, in my layman's terms, time is just how we measure the birth, growth, and death of things.
Pretty much.
But apparently, time is a thing, according to like physicists and stuff.
Hey,
what do they know? What does a physicist know?
I truly believe,
like, for real.
Get out of here with your quantum physics.
Listen,
I don't want to
say all your science facts.
Yeah, facts.
Steve,
with all your facts.
Steve, sit down with your computer voice.
Time is woke. That's right.
I truly believe that there is a fourth dimension and that they are looking down on us because time is a flat circle. I am a Russ Colite from the first season of True Detective. Time is a flat circle. And I believe that there's the fourth dimension looking down at us like, look at these crazy motherfuckers. Do they not understand what's waiting for them? Like, I think when we die, we go to the fourth dimension. And then time don't mean shit. Like,
I think
back in time, you can go forward in time because you're in the fourth dimension. You can just jump in whenever the fuck you want. But
I think time operates like it does in Doctor Who, where it's just a bunch of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
I
don't. And that's the technical term.
If he's cute, I'll take him to the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
What Jank and Anna, Jank and anger,
Jank and anger, Jankin and anger.
Janky and Anna have
said Janky anger.
Swerve back onto the
I'm like,
is that?
How do I fucking with y'all?
How do I follow that up? How do I
don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. But I think what Joe and Mika and Anna and Janky have fallen prey to is white people saying woke and not knowing what the fuck it means. That there is exactly what has happened to our news, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happened to most news media. When white people get a hold of a word, they fuck it up. I'm sorry. I know that hurts.
No.
Some of y'all are going to be like, yo, but you know I'm telling the fucking truth.
It doesn't hurt.
You know,
it doesn't hurt because
it's
can
true,
we be honest? It's true because it's the same thing they did, 5-6 years ago to the term social justice warrior. They turned it into a slur. They turned it into a slur.
When the fuck did it become bad to actually give a fuck about people? When did we start? Oh, that's social justice warriors. No. I believe that a trans woman should be able to go in the bathroom, take a fat ass dump, and walk the fuck out after washing her hands, please. And it's none of my goddamn business what goes on in that fucking bathroom. That's not woke. That's not social justice. That's just called being a fucking human being. That's what normal people do.
I've said hundreds of times the only damage I've done in a bathroom besides, after Taco Bell, was sitting in a stall next to my girlfriends and making fun of the fragile egos of men. Before we finish our business, wash our hands, and leave.
Think about just
I think when it all started, this whole shift and everything started, Woodstock 99.
Oh, you talking about the bill in California?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's when the shift and everything started with that whole just event.
Yep. Here's the thing. There is a very good documentary on Tubi, and I cannot believe I'm saying this because Tubi is like a graveyard for shit. But there is a very good fucking documentary on Tubi called Bad Faith. And I've cut some clips out of that bitch, and I cannot wait to make videos off of it. The abortion fight is about racism, kids. It's about racism. Because old-fashioned, old-timey white people getting mad at Negroes wanting to pray to God with them or go to school with them was not bringing in the bodies that the evangelical Christian conservatives needed. So they switched it to abortion. Jerry Falwell, by his own fucking admission, and mind you, Roe v. Wade passed in like 1972. By his own admission, Jerry Falwell did not preach his first sermon about abortion until 1978. In fact, right after the passage of Roe v. Wade, the Southern Baptist Convention put out a strongly worded statement in support of a woman's right to fucking choose. They were too busy pulling up segregation academies because they didn't want Ashley going to school with Jamal, because Ashley might look and go, hey, that boy Jamal can dunk and he's still on the floor. He's a tripod. So the abortion fight is all about racism. Okay? Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. But the trans fight is still about racism. It is still about racism, because everybody wants to protect children from the evil trans people.
Actually, what I would say there is that the abortion, you're right. The abortion argument is about racism, because they don't care if women of color have abortions. They don't care.
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
No, but when it comes to trans people, the root is their hatred of women.
Yes.
Not just trans people.
Yes.
I made a video about this. They can't stand the fact that, like, they don't like lesbians because lesbians are women who like women, and men can't handle that. And we can go 1,000 rounds about that. But what they can't stand about trans women is that our trans women are what they perceive to be men who willingly gave up privilege that they adamantly denied did not exist. And then, because we identify as something that they perceive to be as weaker, i.e. women. Yep. Men perceive women to be weaker than men. Therefore, trans women are just men who identify as something weaker to them.
And can we just be honest for a second? Some of these people that are arguing against trans women, they want to get with them, but that's beside the point. They don't like women. They don't. They don't fucking like.
No, they want
most
the dick.
Incels do not like women.
They want the dick. They want us to top them, and I'm not a top.
Yes,
sorry, I'm not a top.
Most of those fucking incel motherfuckers are not involuntarily celibate because they want to be. They're involuntarily celibate because nobody would fuck them, because they're horrible human beings. If your personality is, I have a penis, don't put it in you. No, you can't. What I got to do to get next to you? Nothing.
I don't claim.
Your breath stinks.
I don't claim to be the greatest person on the planet, but I hope my personality speaks more to the fact that, beyond the fact that, yes, I have a penis. Sorry. I'd like to think there's more to me than that.
If your secondary characteristic is woe is me, nobody will fuck me, then that's pretty much the reason nobody will fuck me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And side note, mine is still bigger than my neighbor's. Shout out to Micro, bro. How you doing?
She really did do this, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to understand. Gretchen tells the story a lot. It's because it actually happened, and she really said that.
That just happened.
That happened. But most of these incel men that are now leading people like Janky Uger and Anna Kasparian and Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski and everybody else to move rightward, they're talking about identity politics. They're talking about wokeism. They're talking about woke mind viruses and shit like that. They're also the same fucking guys that couldn't get laid getting off of a plane in Hawaii. They're the Same thing, fam. Same thing. They're the same motherfuckers.
They're the same.
So why the fuck would you want to appeal to these people? Why? Why would you want to talk?
Zero.
Listen, I have a fantastic personality. I'm funny. I'm very good looking, and
I hear some other positive traits
into
about
the
you.
dragon. Listen.
I don't want to see it though.
I do no, and you never will. She's my sister. But anyway,
thank you.
I somehow managed to live in a world where men have done some shitty things. I've learned from the shitty things that men have done, and I don't do them. I don't.
Men have done.
Anybody's ever sent me a text message or a DM, unless you say, "Hey, what does the little villain look like?" You will never know because I'm not bringing it up.
Men have done so many shitty things that I didn't want to disassociate. I didn't want to be one anymore.
So explain to me, how is it that appealing to these jackasses, because right-wing women are only going to go where right-wing men tell them to. I'm sorry. Right-wing women are only going to go where right-wing men tell them to. These women are perfectly okay with that dominionist bullshit. They're okay with that. But you don't appeal to that. You fight that. You don't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the group of people that you're supposed to fucking appeal to. You're supposed to tell them how fucking wrong they are. And who is the king? I'm gonna say it. Who is the king of the incels? Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the king of the incels. The only reason anybody even gave that man some good is because he was rich. Ivana seemed like a very smart woman. Marla Maples seems like a smart one. Melania seems like a smart one. What's her face? Goddamn, can't think of her damn name. Shit, the one he was paying off. Stormy Daniels. They seem like intelligent women. They would not, under any other normal fucking circumstance, they wouldn't have shit to do with Donald Trump. Nothing. There's nothing appealing. He has the personality of a mayonnaise sandwich with rancid mayonnaise. He brags too goddamn much, especially with the thin ass skin that he has. He's not a tough guy. He's a piece of shit. No woman would want to deal with this motherfucker. No woman. But when our media organizations go down and kiss his ring and, oh my God, Mr. Trump, you're so strong and powerful, it makes them feel good. Fuck them. Invite me down to Mar-a-Lago if you want to. You're not gonna like the conversation that happens, Mr. Trump. I'm sorry. I have literally not even 10% of your money, but I've got 100% of your fucking personality. The fuck are you talking about? Like, you don't capitulate to that shit. You don't, man. You. Am I wrong, y'all? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. Well, okay, but why do you say that? And we got kicked off TikTok.
We lost our TikTok.
Of course.
Apparently, fuck no was.
Oh, well, looks like we got kicked off of TikTok for harassment and bullying.
Of Donald Trump.
Of course.
Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see? This is why I said TikTok can go fuck itself. TikTok can go fuck itself. That is a public figure and is about to be the president of the United States. I can say whatever the fuck I want to about that motherfucker. I can.
And TikTok's about to be banned too.
And that's why they get
exactly.
There you go. That's exactly why the fuck they get banned. That's why. Because our media is so afraid of this motherfucker. So he wins a settlement. He won a settlement this past couple of days. He won a $15 million settlement towards the Trump Presidential Library from ABC and George Stephanopoulos, because George Stephanopoulos said that he was rightfully found liable for rape and defamation of character. What the fuck did you pay off for?
Well, and what about these tech moguls?
Like Bezos. I was gonna wait till the second. I was gonna wait for the second half of the show to talk about them motherfuckers.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
8 minutes away. I'll hold off.
Yeah, but
8 minutes away.
I think when you try to when you try to normalize what Donald Trump is and what he represents, the problem becomes, oh well, the people that support him, they're good people too. No,
they're not.
No, they're not. They're not. I'm sorry, they're not.
No.
And like I said, am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for saying that?
No.
Because and over the next 4 years, you're gonna see a lot more of that. You're gonna see a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Sadly. Jank and Anna and Joe and Mika are not going to be the only ones that bend the knee to this motherfucker. And the more that our media bends the knee to this dude, the worse it becomes. Because like I told my wife, if you normalize Donald Trump, the next Donald Trump is going to be 10 times worse. If you don't stop this shit now, the next Donald Trump is going to be 10 times worse, because he's dragging people so far away from common decency that the next motherfucker can drag us further, and people will be like, look at the power that Donald Trump has. Ain't no goddamn power.
No, and then here's the thing: the next Donald Trump won't have that much resistance.
No. Where are people going to find?
Right there. That guy right there. He just said it. The next Donald Trump will not have that kind of resistance.
Where are people going to find the resistance if you normalize this man? If you normalize everything that is coming in with this man, whether you are a tech billionaire, whether you're a media personality, whether you're a media company, where are you going to find any resistance if you normalize this?
It's not even normalization. I'm a fighter. You know this, Thomas. Everyone in this panel knows that I'm a fighter, and I will fight MAGA people and transphobes all day long.
Yeah.
But I'm so scared as a fighter that I'm leaving my own state.
Yes.
What does that say? What does that say?
And that's the thing, Gretchen. I have never once told you this. I have never once told you this because I have never walked a day in your shoes. Never. Right? Just like you have never told me to stand and fight because you've never walked a day in my shoes.
I'm not black. I would never tell you how to deal with black issues. Period.
And I am not trans, so I would never tell you how to deal with trans issues. But the thing about it is, if our media normalizes it, then what happens is your life becomes infinitely worse. My life becomes infinitely worse. Hell, Gambit is a working class white man. Gambit is a working class white man. If we normalize tariffs that hurt the bottom line of working class people but makes Elon Musk richer, then that makes Gambit's life 10 times worse. If we're not going to stand up to this motherfucker, everybody's about to suffer except the most rich, and our media will have fucking failed the one goddamn thing they're supposed to do. Hold the powerful accountable and tell truth to power. Let me reset the show. This is that award-winning, or not janky, that's the best of the words. So the hottest show on radio. The hottest show on radio, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Villain's View.
Right.
CPR, Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Streaming exclusively, apparently, over on the Facebook at Ghost Claw Entertainment and on the Ghost Claw Productions Radio YouTube page. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as The Villain. I am joined by the 3Gs, Gambit, Gretchen, and Gilbert. I'm gonna eventually just call myself Gamas because I need a G. I'm sick of this.
Gamas.
We got coming here. I'm
Gamas.
Gamas.
I don't know why this won't stick. Thomas and the 3Gs is the best name for a Motown band ever.
Right.
Since Earth, Wind, and Fire. Since Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Actually, we might do that one night. We might want to do that one night. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, think about becoming a subscriber.
I can hit them sultry low tones if you want. I'm just saying.
If you are on the YouTube channel, think about becoming a subscriber over there. If you are on the Facebook chat, think about becoming a subscriber to Ghost Claw Entertainment. Now, let's talk about the tech bros. So, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk,
Mark Zuckerberg,
Fuckerberg gave millions of dollars to the Trump inauguration as if he fucking needed it. As if he needed it. Like,
because what we need to be clear about is that we did not have an election on November 5th. What that was a hostile corporate takeover.
Yes.
No, what it was Elon getting his receipt from all the money he spent.
Yeah. My wife hit me with a number that's going to fuck with y'all. Elon Musk spent $250 million to get Donald Trump elected.
They spent $200 million to get rid of against all 17 of us trans people.
$200 million.
I know there's more than that, but I'm just saying, like, exaggeration-wise, like, they really went after, like, a handful of trans people and spent $200+ million. Because I'm a threat.
Yeah.
I'm a threat.
You're like, $200 million worth of a fucking threat. The fuck?
We don't want you in the bathroom, but the ladies' room. Like, why? Because you're a threat to girls. Why? I like men. Who am I looking at in the bathroom? Who am I looking at?
Hey.
No, and the whole thing.
Over on YouTube, go to Watch Mojo. They put out a video yesterday that I was watching right before I went to bed. It's called the 30 religious scandals. 30 most well-known religious scandals in history. Do you want to know what about 70 to 80% of them were? And I'm not making this up. Harm to children. Whether it was the native and indigenous schools where kids were just being, where a judge basically said he was trying to kill the Indian and bring the man out or whatever, residential schools, or it was child porn, it was molestation, it was harm and hurt and things of that nature to children. The 30 most like famous or infamous scandals. And guess what? Mother Teresa's in there too. How she would routinely make people, suffer and you reuse needles and shit like that while she was sitting on millions of dollars in charitable donations. Go look it up. It's on Watch Mojo. It's literally called the 30 worst scandals, religious scandals in history. I was fucking flabbergasted. There was a couple where, guy said he was psychic. Turns out he wasn't psychic. He lost her. There was the PTL scandal where he was embezzling money, he was having sex, or he harassed Jessica Hahn. But the majority of them were harm to children. But sure, spend $200 million to get people scared of the trans folk. But J. Thomas, go get yourself some sleep, girl. I'll see you in the morning, little sister.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that Meta, which is owned by Jeff Zuckerberg, Amazon,
Mark Zuckerberg, yeah, Mark.
Fucking
Jeff Zuckerberg, Mark
Jeff
Bezos.
Zuckerberg, Mark Bezos is really a difference.
It's a
Not really.
They're a
there's
humongous glob of rich white men.
Sorry, I don't know why about.
You just might as well just say rich white guy number one.
Yeah, like
right.
I mean, they're fucking interchangeable. I mean, just switch them out. Jeff Bezos doesn't have hair.
Say weird rich white guy number one.
Just an addendum, a weird rich white guy. Just for the tongue twister too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's one thing. All of them are fucking weird.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, they're all fucking weird.
Is it just me, or did Jeff Bezos' rockets look like what Stormy said?
They
Trump's?
look like small.
Yes. Oh yeah, they look.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, they look straight up like dildos. Yes. They're dildos in space.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Yeah, but like it had the mushroom head and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Dildos in space.
Can I for once and for all, and I probably won't be able to, but
I'm just saying, angry. My dildos don't look like that.
Can we stake? Can we run a stake through the heart of the words cancel culture?
Yes.
Cancel culture. I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm all in favor of that.
Cancel culture, as they call it, okay, used to be called accountability. If you did some stupid ass shit, you were held accountable. Okay, whether it's speech, whether it's fucking deeds, cancel culture does not fucking exist. I hate. There's no two words I hate together more than the words cancel and the word culture. Let me tell you something. I get it. White comedians, you want to say nigger. You can't. Not without getting your whole head cracked open. Sorry. No, you're not allowed to go around and grab women by the ass or call them honey tits or whatever the fuck it is that you call them. Not without losing your fucking job. And no, I'm sorry. You cannot use slurs for gay people or Hispanic people or Spanish speaking people or stuff like that anymore without being fucking held accountable. Because for too long, we let y'all get away with that shit without smacking the shit out of it. We should have. We should have put this shit. Fuck it. That's the sound right there. We should have smacked the shit out of y'all when you were trying to say that shit earlier. But now you're like, oh my God, I don't want to get canceled. When you had the chance, when you fucking had the chance to get your little free speech after Elon Musk bought Twitter, what did you do? The usage of the word nigger went up 500%. The use of slurs towards Jewish people went up 500%. And those are just the two that people talk about. We don't know how many percentage the use of slurs for gay and trans people went up, or the sexist words for women went up. You can't even
use the word cisgender on Twitter anymore without getting banned.
Yeah, he considers that a slur.
So the people that are on his side that are attacking trans people, they have to censor the word cisgender.
Yes.
Because they can't even say it.
Yeah, and the thing is it's all because Elon's daughter is trans.
Yep.
Make it make fucking sense. Make it make fucking sense. So every time I hear one of you goofy...
I'm gonna say this, Thomas, requesting not. Because the greatest purveyors of, or the people that use the term cancel culture the most are the greatest purveyors of cancel culture.
Yes.
Or the canceling of people, or the attempted canceling of people. So it's not up to us. They want to cancel the term cancel culture. their term.
Listen,
That'd be like you trying to cancel the N-word, man.
Listen. I think if you want to use
it ain't
the
gonna
N-word,
happen.
I think if you're a white comedian that just can't wait to get that because it's sitting on the tip of your little tiny ass balls, I think you should be able to use the N-word at the fucking Apollo. Let every black person in there hear you say it. And then they lock the doors. You want to make a joke that has that in it? Fine. You can say it whatever, however much you want. Go ahead, make the jokes. But we're going to lock the doors on your ass. At the Apollo on a Saturday night. And make sure the musical guest is a hip-hop artist.
Oh.
That way you get all the good people. Make sure you bring them all in. And that way you can open the show with N-word and you can end the show with fucking bullet holes and shoe prints. You want to see cancel? If you really think cancel culture actually exists, take it. Don't say it around your friends. Don't be in the car saying it to NWA.
No, go to the Apollo. Go to the Apollo and go to the biggest stage.
Los Angeles.
Go to the biggest stage in the world.
Exactly. Listen, go to South Central Los Angeles on a Saturday night. Go to the Compton Swap Meet on a Saturday night. You are the comedian opening up the Compton Swap Meet. Go there. And all those people in blue and red, don't worry about them. They're just there. They're there for the music.
They're friends.
Make sure your show has plenty of it in there. And if they let your
ass in
Compton,
as a matter of fact, go on the Chitlin circuit.
Please.
Go on the Chitlin. And every show start out with it. Like the first 5 minutes is just straight, just using the N-word in every way, shape, form, possible.
You possibly can. Now, here's the deal. We'll let you say it, but you got to get out the building.
And you can't say it in any kind of, oh, it's just a joke, where it actually is funny. No. You got to say it with the hard R. You got to say it with the hard R, and you got to say it offensive. And you got to be offensive with the shit.
Listen, start off with 2 N-words was in the back of a police car. Start there. Oh, we gonna have a blast. That's the deal.
Mm-hmm. Start out with that.
You can say it. They can react, and you can see whether or not there's actual cancel culture, or whether or not you're able to actually chew a porterhouse T-bone steak with no teeth in your fucking mouth. There you go. Want some cancel culture? We'll give you some cancel fucking culture.
Exactly.
When we take people, take dudes on the internet and put them in cars, and they go, well, I like saying the N-word in Call of Duty. I tell you what, don't say it in Call of Duty. Say it on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Martin Luther King Boulevard.
I want to be clear about this. I used to run in my 20s when I worked in restaurants with a bunch of people of color. Mm-hmm. And I had friends, at the time that I worked with that were black. And bear in mind, I'm a person who, in my past, and I've admitted this openly, I have used the N-word because that's how I was raised, as a slur, as a means to hurt people of color. I've done that before. It's been decades. Take that how you will. But I remember one night coming home from work, and me and this other guy, black guy, got off early, and we're like, hey, come over to my apartment. We're going to hang out. We're going to listen to some music stuff till everyone else gets off, because we're just going to do what we do in restaurants. We're going to drink all night and get high and whatever. And we were listening to Tupac, and he begged me as we were rapping, because I'm not going to say I've got good rhymes, but I can rap with other rappers.
Yep.
But he was like, I want you to say the word when we're rapping. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but do I get to chew my food tomorrow? I just want to be clear on this. Is this because you just want to have fun?
Question to ask. That's a damn good question to ask.
Is this?
That's a fair question.
Yeah. Are we just having fun? we having fun and you just want me to get into the music, great, I can do that. But are you trying to go me in tomorrow? I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm trying to tell people, you really want some cancel culture? We'll make goddamn sure you get all the cancel culture you can take.
Yeah, cancel
You
culture.
want to hear some cancel? You guys are trying to cancel me. You can't cancel me. I bet you we can if you say the N-word around the wrong people. Consequences will vary. That's all I'm saying. You can say it. But if you truly don't want the consequences of your actions to show up with Timberland boots on, and you can't, all you see is the tread because they just keep kicking you in your fucking eyes with it, maybe, and I'm just spitballing,
maybe
you shouldn't want to say that shit. That's another one that led us to where we are right now with Donald Trump. You can't, the liberals can't, they look cancel culture. What the fuck is that? Let me tell you, who are the liberals these people are talking to?
Oh, it was
white people.
It was white people. Yes.
Conservatives.
Let me tell you something. Who spent 4 years saying "Let's go, Brandon"? Now look like Kevin Hart tipping behind the microphone. Who spent 4 whole years saying "Let's go, Brandon" when they could have just said "fuck Joe Biden" and none of us would have gave a shit? They didn't care. I said "fuck Joe Biden" a couple of fucking times.
Fuck Donald Trump for 4 years.
Right? I mean, we still say "fuck Donald Trump."
We still saying "fuck Donald Trump."
We said it the whole time.
I've said both.
Biden was in office.
I've said both.
And we said "fuck Joe Biden" too.
Right? We said that too.
Like we
hold on, you said both at the same time.
Look, I've said both, but when I'm singing the lyrics to "All Eyes on Me" as we decried or revealed at the beginning of the show that it's my favorite song, and Gambit now is $10 richer because of that. When I'm singing that song, it's live the life of a thug until the day I die. Even if I'm in my car by myself, I don't say it.
But these people censored themselves. Ain't got mad. Y'all remember that big idiot, the swole meat dude that was on TikTok? Was like, you guys are mad because we get to say "Let's go, Brandon," and you guys don't know what it means. You big
say you
head ass motherfucker. We knew what y'all meant the first time you said it.
So in the word, to quote Red Fox, say, "Look here, man."
Brandon, let's go, Brandon. They won't get it.
So look at it. To quote Red Fox, "You big dummy."
We're over here like.
Head ass. Yeah, I know y'all remember.
There was that one woman that was like, "We get to speak in code to each other."
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Your code.
How dumb do you think we are?
Your code was a 10-pack. Listen, your code was a field of unprocessed ass. We figured it out after the second week. We figured it out after the second week.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh, we talking.
I remember that.
Talking code and they don't get it. We're over here like, yeah, we heard everything.
We got everything.
Like, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out.
Exactly what you said.
Like, I mean, we know it's not that hard to figure out.
It really isn't. We saw y'all doing it. Y'all were like, they'll never get it. I went
up to a Biden. Just get introduced to dog whistles.
I went up to a Biden supporter today.
I just wanted a dog whistle.
Let's go.
Let's go, Brandon.
I went up to a Biden supporter today and said, "Let's go, Brandon," and they didn't know what I meant. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we just
said they just looked at me. They didn't know what I was talking about. No, we looked at you because we looked at you like you're stupid.
Hey, they were so bad at this that we literally, they were making the wink noise while they were trying to wink like we weren't in the fucking room.
Wink,
we'll say,
wink.
"Let's go, Brandon." They'll never get it. Wink, wink, wink. Where are we going? If you don't sit your dumb ass down.
So either just say that, just say the shit, or just shut the hell up.
And that's why I love that other TikTok.
Goddamn selves.
That's why I love that other TikTok video where this neighbor was battling her neighbor. She was a liberal. He was a MAGA supporter. He puts up this "fuck Joe Biden" flag, and she puts up a flag, and she's like, I don't know who Brandon is, but fuck Donald Trump.
Like Michael Pruitt in the YouTube chat said, "We'll wear white sheets. They'll never know who it is." They cancel culture their goddamn selves, and they're still out here. Perfect example. Just
Meth
fucking around on TikTok.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
I'm so serious. Just fucking around on TikTok. There is a guy with a clothing company. I'm not making this up. The name of the clothing company is Cancel This Clothing Company.
Okay.
Ain't nobody wearing that shit.
I so want them to be playing off of like System of a Down, Steal This Out. But I know they're not that smart.
I know more people wearing food. I know more people wearing FUBU gear than I do people wearing Cancel This clothing.
I'm trying to.
Just saying.
Listen, hey, don't front. I have a pair of FUBU
I'm just
shoes.
saying.
I'm still trying to get.
Hey, listen,
Making jokes.
So listen, I have a FUBU jacket. That shit is.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm just saying I have a FUBU jacket. And that shit is nice.
I'm telling you a simple fact that I have known more people who wear FUBU gear than wear Cancel This clothing gear. That's all I'm saying.
In the past,
just fact.
But I know there was currently in my.
I have a neighbor that wears FUBU gear, and not micro. He's white.
Wasn't there a comedian that came out with a fucking special here recently that was called Cancel Culture or some shit like that? What Joe Rogan's last fucking Netflix special? Something about cancel something.
I believe that was Joe Rogan. I believe that was the name of his last special was Cancel Culture. Yeah. Let me make sure on that one.
Spotify paid you $250 million to stay on Spotify. Who the fuck gonna cancel you? You're literally the biggest fucking podcast on earth. And you stick needles in your ass to look like that. Who the fuck is canceling you? Who?
FUBU not on TikTok. No link in bio.
Our tech bros are being tech broy, which Elon Musk being rich is literally, he's like the poster child for why we need steeper taxes on rich people. He is. He's worth $300 billion fucking dollars, and he's a weirdly shaped racist. Like Elon Musk thinks he's a catch. You know that, right? Elon Musk really thinks he's a catch. Like he walks out every day going, "Women want me." Motherfucker.
Yeah, the same way we want a lump of undercooked mashed potatoes.
Anybody laying underneath you is laying underneath you thinking about $300 billion. Ain't nobody fucking you for free. Like, come on. Let me put a baby in you. There better be a 7 or 8 figure fucking payoff for that. Because you were shaped. Why does his upper body look like this Cybertruck?
Fucking oddly shaped, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, no.
If you look at that man's upper body and tell me you don't think it is the goddamn Cybertruck, you're a goddamn lie.
And why?
Matter of fact, there was a TikTok where somebody did that.
Why is the most important part not only the same shape as, but size of the air nozzle on his left back rear tire?
I always said that the Cybertruck looks like what R2-D2's sperm looked like.
Why you gotta go and diss on R2-D2 like that? Why you gotta do that? You gotta do that. Rules of Nerdquisition, Season 2, Episode 3, to be heard on Sunday next week. We shall.
So we'll talk about R2D2 jizz.
Square
like
sperm.
skeet.
So look
Square
at.
sperm.
We'll talk about R2D2 jizz.
It does. It looked like one of R2D2 sperm looked like. Could you imagine a minute, 30 minutes, and they all look like Cybertrucks? The fuck out of here, man! Come on, y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth, man.
I was actually kind of hoping for Borg nanoprobes. Jesus
I'm
Christ!
just saying.
So he
This
just
motherfucker
You
made
went
the ugliest truck.
You went full
I went
Cybertruck
Cybertruck.
on that one.
Yes.
right.
Of the two,
Ski.
why?
But look at Elon Musk, who, and I just want y'all to understand, I'm never gonna stop saying this. He's over here illegally.
Yeah.
He's over on a student visa, and the motherfucker never went to school. And we just let his male pattern ball in his hair having ass just come in. Now he's fucking part of the president's cabinet. Man, you don't get your child of apartheid ass on some goddamn where?
He is calling himself the buddy in chief.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
He's the kind of person I wake up.
Dead serious.
Nope.
He's
Mm-mm.
he's the person I wake up every day. He's the person I wake up every day and want to post a meme that says,
In
"Woke
chief.
up Mark safe from not looking like a third string linebacker."
Yeah. Buddy in chief.
He's not calling us. He's not. The buddy. No, he's not. No. Listen, I call Gambit my brother. I call Gretchen my sister. I call Angry my brother. I have never called them my buddy. I still remember the My Buddy doll, and fuck you, okay?
My buddy.
Fuck you.
My buddy.
You.
My buddy and me.
I go, my buddy.
Top heavy,
My
no
buddy.
ass having, pale from the neck down. You look like Nosferatu from the neck fucking down ass motherfucker. I will no. Fuck no. He's not calling himself buddy.
You pull that Chucky doll shit on me, I'll never talk to you again.
Right?
Do you understand?
You pull that Chucky doll, you can go to hell.
Understand? Listen. Do you understand? Understand that if that man is calling himself the buddy in chief, Melania's never coming back to the goddamn White House. At this point, I mean, like if I'm sleeping with you, but I don't want nobody to know about it, you my buddy. I argue with your mama, don't argue with me. If we fucking, but I don't want nobody to know it's on the low, like, oh man, that's my buddy over there. Yeah, that's my buddy.
What's up, Zach?
Okay, I'm
Shout
looking
out-
for
shout out-
the
What's up, bro?
article. I can't find
What's up,
it,
Zach, my buddy?
but-
My buddy Zach. How
but
you
I
doing?
did
How you
find where he is calling himself the first buddy,
Oh my sweet ass friend.
Oh, dear
which
God.
almost seems worse, but still, buddy in chief hurts.
No.
Well,
So, no,
Chief?
no, Buddy in Chief is one of those things where a nickname that you give your son.
Exactly.
look, I'm sorry. I gotta interject here. If your friend's name is Buddy, it's just a matter of how much lube you use. If you think you're using enough, use more.
In other words, what you're saying is, if you use half a bottle and you think you need more, use the whole bottle.
Use the whole bottle.
We're whole bottle people.
Every single
Use the whole bottle.
We
All did it.
fall further and further away from Rouse Lake. I'm telling you, every day we fall further and further from Rouse Lake.
Jeff, no. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, Jeff.
At this point,
Fuck
we
no.
deserve the shrimp.
Fuck no.
Yes, we do.
Fuck no.
See?
No.
Bullies in the shrimp force.
No.
We are
No.
all going to burn in Kryptonian hell.
Listen,
I'm definitely burning in
Awful.
a hell. I'm not sure.
You know
if
what?
it's Kryptonian.
I really honestly do believe that if the sun ever cooks this bitch, I will have won. All us Rowists will win. We'll go, we told
I
y'all
told you so.
Did we not tell y'all not to piss Row off? Did we not tell you?
We told you.
Wait.
We told you.
As soon as solar flares start cooking the fuck out of this goddamn planet, I'm be like, Row is angry. You elected Donald Trump twice. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there working Row.
Look, and the shit that's in fucking Antarctica and the Arctic and shit like that, that's frozen. Yeah, that shit's gonna wake up.
Oh, listen. Leviathan is coming, motherfuckers. I do truly believe that there is something underneath that goddamn ice. I do. And I think the Ice Age saved us.
Yeah.
Between global warming and all that other good shit.
When
Leviathan comes, I'm throwing people in that bitch.
They've dug up frozen worms and they're like, hey, we started to thaw it out and it started to wiggle. And I'm like, no.
Said that no. Oh no.
Hey, okay. Hey. We'll all die from some ancient fucking disease that killed the Neanderthals. Okay. I'm okay with it. Yeah, sure. We can do that. I mean, why not? Why not? I don't think you know what? I won't say humanity. Because there's some really good kids in Mumbai. There's some really great kids in Mumbai. I don't think they deserve to die. No. I don't. Kids in Mumbai ain't done shit. Some of them don't even have radios. They're in Mumbai. But I think some people in America deserve to get cooked. Like if Rao start throwing motherfucking solar flares, don't think I won't stand. Like I won't throw.
Shout out to our poor listeners in Belarus.
Belarus in the house. We love y'all. Hey, you guys in Spain and some part of Russia that I could not find, and Estonia. We love you guys. Don't think otherwise. Our international fans are fantastic, and we love you guys. Don't ever think otherwise. That's why I'm saying, just cook our asses, or don't cook me. We'll leave. We'll just leave the country to be cooked. Just whatever.
Right.
Our tech bros cannot be trusted. Probably because they're fucking tech bros. This is what happens when you celebrate mediocrity. Elon Musk ain't invented shit. I'm pretty sure he came up with the design for the Cybertruck, though. Sure of that. I am sure of that.
Because it looked like a child did it.
Look, I'm sorry. Me and Gilbert were talking about this on Rules today about Transformers. That's like a failed Transformers pre-concept art.
Yes.
It's a GoBot.
That's a GoBot.
It's a GoBot.
That's a fucking
goddamn GoBot. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, Mama, can we have Transformers? You got GoBots at home. That's a GoBot. Fuck y'all.
That's a
damn GoBot.
I want a Transformer. You get a GoBot, bitch. Because
you get a GoBot now, motherfucker.
Transformers $20, GoBots $3. Bitch, you get a GoBot.
You get a GoBot.
We got this Temu Transformer.
Next week, you get a GoBot.
Said we got this Temu Transformer. This is a GoBot.
Fucking GoBot.
When your friend runs out of the house like, hey, for Christmas I got Psykill. You're like, fuck off, bitch. I got Megatron.
Fuck off, bitch.
You got Megatron. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this?
He transforms into an actual pew pew.
I wonder if I could look up and see if they got GoBots. Like, seriously. Oh shit, they do. Vintage 1980 GoBots, lot of 3 and power suit for $10.62 plus $7.30.
Oh my god!
Only on fucking eBay. Like, I should buy that. I should buy some GoBots. I think I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my Christmas present to myself. I'm gonna buy some GoBots.
Okay. To be fair, in comparison, we were talking about Dinobots. And I only had one. It was Snarl, the Stegosaurus. I'm looking at prices. I'm looking at prices on eBay. $115, $41.99, $250, $143.99, $59.99, $96.99 for one Transformer, not a grab bag of GoBots for $10.
Hey, did you know you can get a GoBots Puzzler Combiner full set of 6 figures? Look at pics for $89.99.
Why?
Free shipping.
Why?
Why the fuck not? It's 6 race cars, man.
Why the fuck would you want that? Is it GoBot?
Because it's GoBots.
Why? It's a GoBot.
They got a bad rap, man.
They got a bad rap for a reason.
They got all the rap they deserved.
Hey,
sorry.
Hey, after Michael Bay's Transformers, bitch, you can't see shit to me about GoBots because Michael Bay's Transformers look like nightmare fuel. Them fucking things was ugly.
All right, Gilbert. I'm calling this now. Next week, Transformers Love Letter Show.
Transformers Love Letter Show.
We about to prove this guy wrong.
There's no fucking. How you gonna prove me wrong?
Right above me. Because you tried to tell us that GoBot's got something on Transformers. What are you?
I'm saying.
I'm sorry. No.
My dude. What?
No.
Thomas.
What?
I'm telling you like this, man. All right. You my brother. I love you to death. But you wrong.
Jeff in the YouTube chat, like, I got my first GoBot and a Happy Meal. Boom!
There's the proof.
There it is.
There's the proof.
Transformers don't come in Happy Meals.
No. But the GoBot's got a bad rap.
For a reason.
Do you know one of the combiner GoBots was a DeLorean? Did you know that? You didn't know that, did you?
And there's a reason for that. Because that shit was never going to sell as a fucking Transformer.
Oh my god.
It's a GoBot.
That shit will never sell as a Transformer.
Bring back GoBots. Bring back GoBots. Bring back GoBots.
To the trash.
I'm gonna reach out to the Japanese company that still holds the title.
There's something to be said for the fact that Thomas is the only one screaming that right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the GoBots was a goddamn Lamborghini Diablo with the wing in the back. Okay.
There was also a fucking scooter.
That was not a scooter. That was a motorcycle. That was Cycle.
Cycle. And I can't believe I have to do this to you right now, Thomas.
There's a fucking scooter.
But I'm not sorry.
It was Cycle. Look at that.
Yeah, because GoBots are cool. What is that? What is that?
What is that?
What's wrong with your face? Like,
hey,
come on, man. Hey. Come on.
I can buy a vintage 1980s GoBots 3-inch Cycle red blue bike figure Tonka 100% complete for $60.
With pocket change.
Wait a minute. And it gives it's got a coupon.
Of course it does.
It's got a coupon.
Of course it does.
Free shipping. It has free shipping. It's a GoBot. It's Cycle.
And who the fuck wants that? Who wants that?
Like Sweet the Pot.
Who wants that? Who the fuck wants that? Tell me, Thomas. Who wants that? Who? Who? Who is begging for this?
It's $60. That coupon better have $100 value.
Can I just say this?
Who wants this?
Michael Bay never made a GoBot movie. Thank God.
Thomas, who wants this? Who really wants this?
By Lincoln Park.
No one, Thomas.
They don't get the original Lincoln Park. They get the new Lincoln Park with that like controversial news singer.
Oh God.
Thomas, let this die. Let this die, Thomas.
Lincoln Park 2.0. They get Lincoln Park 2.0.
They get Lincoln View.
They don't get Metallica to do their soundtrack. They get Megadeth instead.
What? The funniest shit Angry's never. That might be the funniest shit Angry's ever said on this fucking show. Like, who the fuck?
Oh, I know. Angry is serious about his Transformers. Don't even try to come at him with GoBots. Don't even try to come at him with
No,
GoBots.
look here, man.
He will side kill you 6
Go,
weeks from Sunday.
GoBots are straight up trash.
I'm buying one, and I'm gonna leave it in my will for Gilbert.
And that should go straight in the trash.
No, it won't, because it's a sentimental fucking gift from your brother. No, the fuck it won't.
Okay, then it'll go right there. It'll go right there with you for safekeeping. It'll be buried right next to you for all posterity. For all posterity, for safekeeping, because there's nowhere else it would be safer than be buried underground. Because nobody wants that. No one. So it's either be buried with you.
You tell them it's a GoBot that was previously owned by Thomas Bishop.
Or it could be buried in the landfill. Either way, it's getting buried.
It's not like I said it was the fucking Atari ET game. I said it was a fucking GoBot, dude. The fuck?
The Atari ET game is better than a GoBot.
No, the fuck it's not. No. You cannot lie about that, my friend. No.
That's not a lie.
Dog, I would have...
That's not a lie.
Listen, let me tell you something. I will take a handful of goddamn GoBots over an Atari system with the fucking ET game.
I'm with my...
You are out your goddamn mind.
You a liar.
I'm with my Tron co-host here. I'm sorry.
You a liar, Thomas.
I would rather play E.T. and Indiana Jones on Atari than transform a GoBot.
Hey. Vintage 1980s GoBot 3-inch Cycle red blue bike figure for $55 plus $4.68 shipping and handling.
You lost me at 3 inches.
Dude, you understand?
See, even Gretchen says they're trash because they're small.
God damn it, man! Oh my gods, haters up in here, man. Hey, did you know that GoBots had a monstrous combiner?
Do you know that? So look, do you know that no one cares?
There was nothing monstrous about GoBots.
I mean, what did it combine to 6 inches?
Look,
oh no, it's such a terrible thing. Oh,
6 whole inches, 2 GoBots.
Oh no.
Oh, and these motherfuckers are expensive. Monstrous Combiner action figure, lot of 4, Bandai, 1985, Japan, $74.95, or best offer, plus $885 shipping and handling. Just say it.
And here, and hold up here. Hey, wait a minute. Let me see if I could do this because there's something I need to show you, Thomas. What does that look like but a fucking scooter? A goddamn fucking scooter. Okay? A fucking scooter. A scooter. A motherfucking scooter. A scooter.
A scooter?
A fucking scooter.
A scooter.
Hey, man. You can get a lot of places in a scooter. I don't know what you're talking about. You can do a lot of places in a scooter. Hey, this guy is selling vintage G1 Transformers GoBots mixed lot parts.
Look, I have no problem with GoBots being proactive as far as mobility and disabled people go.
Look at it. Look at it. It's a fucking scooter. Look at it. What kind of
a century of freedom, buddy?
Dear God, what kind of
a good scooter? Like
what kind of fucking self-respecting autonomous robotic being that could transform into any kind of vehicle it would choose a fucking scooter?
I can rent better scooters in downtown Columbus. I'm just saying.
I will have y'all know that people get around with scooters. See, even Jeff said it. It's very Italian exotic.
I always thought Italian was like curvy and like artistic. I didn't know it was like square and boxy.
Yes.
It's like what?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what?
GoBot logo. Why is the GoBot logo like Volvo, like boxy but good?
Well, I'm going to put it to you like this. I've never heard a GoBot with an Italian accent. That shit has never happened, Thomas.
Hey,
There's never been a GoBot with an Italian accent.
hey,
And
remember
Weird Al
Screwhead?
Yankovic never made a song for a GoBot movie or show.
Hey, remember Screwhead?
Matter of fact, there was never a GoBot movie.
But do you know why though?
Because they suck.
Because it sucked ass. Who the fuck cares about GoBots?
That question kind of answers itself.
Because
It's
they
time
suck.
for a
So-
revival.
Because they suck and not as good as I do. But anyway,
Hey, oh my God! I guarantee y'all, if they were in production for a goddamn GoBot movie,
That shit would go broke.
hold on, and you see their first trailer, and there's more action in their first trailer than the first Michael Bay Transformers. You motherfuckers would be like, "Hey, we gotta go see GoBots."
No.
Just saying.
Nope.
GoBots of battery power be expended by the
So look at man.
fourth minute.
So look at man.
Think about it. They
All the good
they
parts.
limit themselves.
All the good parts would be in the trailer because they know that shit is trash.
Oh shit!
GoBots are what happens when you buy a special toy. The same thing happens when you buy a special toy from Wish.
And need I remind you, it's a fucking scooter.
Like you.
Who the fuck wants to see a transforming scooter?
Hey, the first Bumblebee was a
Henry
goddamn
has a
VW
point
bug.
here.
Look at that shit.
Yes, but my
The
first
toughest
Bumble.
the toughest Autobot is a fucking VW bug that they had to turn into a Chevy Camaro because
first-
wasn't nobody trying to respect a putt right. Get the fuck out of here.
The first Transformer, I don't remember the name that I ever owned, was the opposite of Bumblebee. It was the Red Beetle.
Oh, that was
Cliff Jumper.
What was that, Amy?
Cliff Jumper.
Cliff Jumper. That's what I thought it was. Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, but you know what? It was like this big. It was made of metal.
Yeah,
My
Cliff
first
Jumper,
GoBot,
listen,
as mentioned in the comments on YouTube, came in a Happy Meal
Hey,
at McDonald's.
I will have
And
you know.
I cared more about the fries than I did about
Hey.
that toy.
I will have you know.
Said the fries are a better value than the GoBots.
Listen, I will say this and I will die on this goddamn hill, ladies and gentlemen. I will say this and I will die on this goddamn hill.
GoBots are trash.
When China sent us their red dye painted fucking metal, it didn't matter if it was a Transformer or a GoBot. They sent the goddamn best quality. So,
Goddamn best quality of trash.
I get
Odd hill.
Best quality of trash.
We moved to a different odd hill.
I'm telling you, they sent some fantastic shit. So even if the GoBots are ass, like
It transformed into a fucking scooter.
I have to pee before final thoughts.
Yes, Angry.
It's
have you ever rode a scooter?
Yes. It's a fucking scooter.
Did you not find it exhilarating to be on a scooter? Did you not feel like you were in like Paris or Italy?
Who the fuck wants a transforming scooter? That is not hot in the streets.
Hey,
The streets don't want a transforming scooter.
but did Transformers have a transforming submarine?
They didn't have a transforming scooter.
Leave
It
a
had
scooter alone,
transforming
man.
city.
They had a transforming city, not a scooter.
Hey,
They had a transforming motorbike, but not a scooter. They had a transforming helicopter that transformed into a car that also transformed into a robot, but they didn't have a scooter.
Shit. They got the what was the name? What was the leader's name in GoBots? The good guys. What was his name? The one was fucking Jet. What's his name?
Leader 1.
Leader 1. They have a Leader 1 here.
Yeah, Leader 1. What kind of fucking name is that? How many leaders are there? Oh, I'm Leader 1. Well, who's Leader 2? Well, where's Leader 3? Well, who's over Leader 4?
Man, we gotta go to fucking final thoughts. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all hatred of all things GoBots in this show. We need to listen. How are we gonna expand our market like the Young Turks does if we do not respect people with
Well, we need to hire Leader 1.
GoBots and Transformers.
Well, let's just hire Leader 1 and his goddamn scooter. They'll scoot us and jet us off into the fucking promised land.
Listen, I am reaching out to anyone who is still a fan of GoBots. I want you to know that I am fighting the GoBot battle for you.
And he is losing.
Look at that one person probably already follows you, Thomas. So that one person that loves the GoBots probably already follows you, Thomas.
For one person.
It's a very, very niche.
Yes, it's a very niche audience.
And
watch. After this,
and the one person probably follow.
And somebody will say,
and the one person. No, look at, and the one person probably only follows you from a group that you moderate on Facebook.
Yeah, Thomas, I only have a fraction of the followers that you do, but at least mine all know that Transformers are better.
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying that GoBots are better. I'm just saying that we should be able to have. There's a difference of opinion that you can disagree with somebody. You like Transformers, they like GoBots. You can still be friends. They don't like trans people. You love trans people. You can't be friends with them. Okay, but if you find somebody that says, "Hey, I was always a big fan. I was always a big ass fan of GoBots." You can't just shun them. You can't shun the
Who says?
With that shit.
Who says? Who says?
You're stretching now.
Who says?
You're stretching now. That's like someone saying. That's like someone saying, "I'd rather watch the Herculoids than Masters of the Universe cartoon."
Exactly.
What's wrong with the Herculoids? The fuck y'all? What do y'all got against America?
Really?
Okay.
Really?
What the fuck do y'all have against America? What kind of three communist motherfuckers do I have on this goddamn show? What do you have against the fucking Herculoids? I love the Herculoids.
Thomas is literally writing scripts for Rules of Nerdquisition as we speak.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not saying that they're better.
Garfield
I'm simply saying there is room on this earth for fans of Masters of the Universe and the Herculoids. Dare you get
So listen,
okay.
So I'm gonna ask you just like how Gambit said, Garfield or Heathcliff?
Heathcliff. What the fuck are you talking about?
Of course you were gonna say Heathcliff. And the right answer was Garfield. Of course you were going to say Heathcliff.
Wait,
Garfield could not fight.
I'm on Thomas's side here.
Hey, Garfield couldn't fight. Heathcliff had them paws. He put paws on people every week.
All right, Thomas, let me ask you this, knowing that you're a kaiju fan.
Okay.
All right. Somebody comes to you and says Gorgo is better than Godzilla.
That's their opinion. I would just tell them how wrong they are.
So in other words, Gorgo beating Godzilla would be like a fucking transforming scooter.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
For validating. Thank you for validating.
Do y'all understand that there's no fucking way in hell Gorgo would beat Godzilla? I'm gonna need people to put respect on the King of Monsters' name. There is nobody fucking with him. I got the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Superman couldn't fucking beat Godzilla, and I love them both.
Yeah, except for a transforming fucking scooter. That could beat his ass. That could beat Godzilla fucking quick. A transforming fucking scooter. Fuck's he gonna do? Scoot around his goddamn toenail.
I'm gonna.
He's gonna be like a fucking Lego that Godzilla steps on. It's a fucking scooter.
Superman can beat Godzilla. Superman can beat Godzilla, but we're finishing out the show. We got to go to final thoughts.
What are you talking about? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. I have the book. Godzilla burned his ass the fuck up. He was hurting. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, but it didn't have a transforming fucking scooter.
We end this damn show. As we do every week, we like to have final thoughts. And tonight, we're going to start our final thoughts off with Angry because he has so much to say about scooters. Angry, final fucking thoughts, man.
Fuck them goddamn transforming scooters. And pull that pineapple out your ass, man. I'm done. That's all I got.
Right, dude. Final fucking thoughts, man. Damn.
Well, I mean, I kind of wish I'd have gone last next to you, but I actually have, on a serious note, I have 2 apologies to make tonight. The first one is to the guild. We have 3 tenets: authenticity, telling the truth, standing up for others. I recently did something where I broke the first 2 tenets. I was not authentic. I was not who I want to be and who I believe myself to be. And I did not tell the truth. I didn't lie outright, but I took disinformation and I ran with it, even though I know it wasn't true. The second apology, and this is going to shock you guys, I know it is to Hawk, actually. I said something in a video that I made. You guys saw it. I know you did. Where I alluded to fundraiser that I was involved with him last year. And I alluded to the fact that I knew it wasn't true, where I said that the money that was given didn't go to that charity. I have seen the receipts. It did go to them. But the point was, I was handed a grenade, as was accurately described to me, and without questioning it, I pulled the pin and I lobbed it into the fray. That's not the person I strive to be. My personal issues with Hawk notwithstanding, I chose to be petty. I chose to act in a way that's not in my character. And I have struggled with that deeply. And I wanted to say that on this show, just to say that I didn't damage him. It's not just him. There were people involved in that fundraiser. Falcon, his brother, Wiseacre, another creator on TikTok, that I damaged by even insinuating that money didn't go there. And that was my pettiness. I'm not going to make excuses for that. That is not the person I want to be. And I want to just say to everyone and anyone watching that if you can respect me as a person, know that I had an error of judgment. And I want to be more than what I am. I want to stand up for the tenets of this guild that we talk about all the time. And I didn't do that. So I'm giving that apology, not just to Hawk, but to Falcon and Wiseacre and anyone else who challenged me and questioned me when I said that. My personal issues with him are aside, and I should not have made that public. That's all I have to say.
Okay. I still have beef with him, so fuck him. I'm sorry.
Fine. That's fine. That's
my bad. Gambit, final thoughts, man.
I don't really have any final thoughts. This episode has been off the rails from the get-go, so my thoughts are pretty scattered at the moment. I'm just going to yield back to the time to you since we're running late. Everybody have a great night. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. And for my final thoughts is real simple. I'm not normalizing Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck how much you want me to. Sorry. Not going to do it. I don't care If TYT takes a turn to the right, it can keep turning right, and then it can be spinning in a fucking circle. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Joe and me could go down to Mar-a-Lago and kiss Donald Trump's shitty hand. I don't care. I'm not normalizing that man. My existence is resistance, bitch. Period. End of goddamn discussion. My existence is resistance, and that came from black women. Black women was the ones that started that phrase. I did not invent it. It was started by black women. But dead ass, I'm never normalizing that man. And I don't care if our media normalizes him. I don't give a fuck if our tech billionaires normalize him. I don't care if our celebrities normalize him. I will not. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Because that man is toxic. That man is a criminal. That man has always been that way. And the fact that so many people are willing to just lay down because, oh my God, we have to get along with Orange Oompa Loompa shitty pants. I don't care. There's, between me, Jeff, and everybody that works on this radio station, we have wishes and dreams in our pocket. Okay? We ain't got no money up in here. We don't. Nobody is doing this. The four of us are doing this show not because, oh wow, there's some money involved in it, but because we actually love the fucking truth. We love being around each other. We love having a good time around each other. And we do talk about serious subjects, funny subjects, things of that nature. This entire radio station does not run on the ad dollars of Peter fucking Thiel. It doesn't run on the ad dollars of Mark Zuckerberg. It doesn't run on the ad dollars of Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk's pale ass. We stand for truth over here. We stand for diversity. We stand for inclusion. We stand for equity. And if we're just one little group with about 5,000 people that have subscribed or 6,000 people that have subscribed to our fucking YouTube channel, and we're only heard in Belarus and Estonia, that's perfectly fine. But I'm sorry, as a co-owner of this station, as a co-host on this radio show, as a host of several shows on this station, I am telling you right now, we have an edict. And that edict is really fucking simple. We will not ever fucking normalize Donald Trump, and fuck anybody that does. I'm telling you this as one half of the fucking owners of this station. I am saying this. We got a 2-rule edict here at GCPR. Not the whole no profanity before 8 p.m. No, it's real simple. We will never normalize Donald Trump, and fuck anybody that does. And if you do not like that, fine. Go find some butt kissing and some ass grabbing of the Trumpy man. But over here, anytime you see the symbol that's sitting over fucking Gambit's shoulder right now, when you see that symbol, please understand, you are listening to shows by hosts who will never normalize Donald Trump and will say with a middle finger extended, fuck anybody who does. That right there, right the fuck there, ladies and gentlemen. We will never normalize that motherfucker here, ever. Y'all can depend on us to know that we will never normalize that man and his bullshit. Not on this goddamn radio station, we won't. And fuck anybody who does. So, with that being said, we have come to the end of another beautiful show. We got 2 more of these left in 2024. We might do a year-end wrap-up show. Who the fuck knows? We haven't really thought about it yet. I haven't talked to my co-host, so I don't know what the fuck they want to do. But
Janky's
we might
coming.
do...
Janky's
the
coming.
Yeah, the Jankies are coming up.
December 30th and 31st. The Jankies are coming for Gambit, Gretchen, Angry, and myself. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you all in 7 whole days. Stay tuned for Conversations with T. Nathan. Ladies and gentlemen, the villains are